Yeah.
What did they tell you causes high blood pressure?
Well, let's see. Basically, the cause of my high blood pressure, they talked about it as weight. You know, that I need to control it with weight, diet, and exercise, which may have some things. But you know, it's like I have never been really heavy, and so I was kind of surprised. I thought maybe stress might be a component. They gave me these things called lorazepam to try that, and that basically put me to sleep during the day, so I couldn't take that. Then they put me on a drug called lisinopril, but supposedly your torso basically gets backed up, and your heart keeps pumping, and your high blood pressure there, or something like that. Well, I never really got a good explanation.
Well, here's the funny thing. My blood pressure was so scary that when they would test me at doctor's offices, I would notice that they would ease me into a quiet room, turn off the lights, and turn up the air conditioning. And they'd look like mice looking around at the threshold of the door, trying to figure out how to get me out of the office before I exploded. I had severe high blood pressure that most of it was never recorded because the doctors knew I was a ticking time bomb. And I got looking at going, what is causing this? I mean, it's not a lisinopril deficit. It's not, I mean, what is actually causing it? When you think about high blood pressure, the heart, this part of your system is overworking. Why? Is it working because it just wants to work? Is it just unchained? Is it unshackled? Why is the heart beating? And I got looked in it. We got a motor and we got a control system. Basically, the wheelhouse of a ship and the engine room. When you're on ship, you need more power. In the old days, you'd call down the engine room, said send us more power. What happens is, as we study it out, we find that high blood pressure, you got an oxygen, CO2 sensor in the base of your brain. Very often it's damaged in accidents and trauma, and there's a whole host of things that can affect that. But it's not uncommon for you a whack in the head to trigger something. And what happens is that CO2 monitor in the base of your brain monitors the toxic gas in your head. And when the toxic gas in your head builds up, it calls down to the engine room and says, send us more power, we got to flush this space. We need some fresh air up here. So what happens is, conventional doctors are treating the heart instead of the head. And what happens is, the heart is pumping to flush this space. Very often they'll give you a drug or tell you to change your diet, salt or whatever. And the salt, what some of that does, it affects this down here. They rebalance this down here and slow things down without flushing space. The thing is, when someone has high blood pressure, it's actually a brain problem, not a heart problem. Heart's working fine.
Now you mentioned a book that you have that you're going to publish it on, or is it published already?
The plan is, this hopefully is going to be a rollout for a healing book. Well, what we found is a series of common denominators that are the root cause, or as we consider them, the henchmen, the ones that do the dirty work for all sickness in the body. Doesn't matter what your sickness is, it has certain components. And what we've done is we've listed some of these common components that you can address, and where a person could have a terrible sickness, but if they stop the effects of the sickness, it's just a label, it's just a name. You know, you can actually wipe out the symptoms, cause of most sickness, because if somebody has something that's not producing correctly, let's say you've got your high blood pressure. If we correct the gas balance in your head, everything planes out and everything goes back to normal, and you don't need high blood pressure medicine. The catch is, the high blood pressure medicine is the door. If they alter your body chemistry with that, it opens the door for something else to happen, and something else to happen, and something else to happen. And eventually, a person could wind up with cancer because their body's system has been altered. But what we've done is, I've written a book, it's called The Answer to Cancer, a simple solution to the Western condition. Folks, this is tedwhidden of thebraincan.com. I've been working with Doc Mathia on an approach to heal all known sickness. It seems there are common denominators involved with all sickness, all cellular activity within the body. And once you understand that, and once you address the common denominators of cellular byproduct that causes you sickness, pain, and injury, or prevents your healing from injury, then you can see a very simple means to restore all health. No one's telling you about it, because once you know how, they can no longer make money off your condition. Our book, The Answer to Cancer, A Simple Solution to the Western Condition, will set people free. Once we show you how to reconcile conditions within the body, within the organs of the body, within the mind, the brain, the cells, you'll be set free. Basically, through all cellular activity, there is a toxic buildup of waste that is associated in accumulation with virtually all sickness of the body. Once you remove the toxic elements of cellular waste from the body responds and returns to normal. No one's telling you, because once you know how to do it, you may not need pain medication anymore. You may not need antibiotics anymore. You may not need pharmaceuticals anymore. All the products you're using, if you're using health food type products, they will become more effective, because once the cellular toxic waste is removed, you get more oxygen and nutrition within the cells, and everything works better. If you're hooked on medication, it will enhance the use of medication. It will stimulate circulation, and you will see a great increase in health. Basically, all pain and inflammation can be removed from the body with one simple key. How you use that key, we show you. There's a number of ways, but we show you how to go to regular grocery stores, get simple products, and how to use them, because we're not selling a product. We are encouraging you to get a book. That may be the product. The book has information on how to go, where you need to go, and how to get more out of $1 at the grocery store than you can out of $100 at the pharmacy. Get our book, Natural Cures. It's called The Answer to Cancer, A Simple Solution to the Western Condition. It will set people free. People are going to be healed once they realize how to reconcile toxic acids. Fibromyalgia will go away. Lyme disease, gone. Cancer, gone. Asthma, gone. All these conditions are easily reconciled once you balance the person at the cellular level. Until you do that, you will likely be wasting your time and money. This is going to be a limited production book, because very likely, I'm guessing, they're going to try to shut us down, because no one wants you healed as bad as we do. Get the book. Go to thebraincan.com, order the book, The Answer to Cancer, A Simple Solution to the Western Condition.